Alright guys, so I got another Vevor diesel heater. This is another upgraded version, new design by Vevor. So if you guys seen my previous video, I went ahead and did a review on this Vevor diesel heater. And I kind of based that off of being good for camping. This one's packed with a little bit more features, still portable. And it's also got a nice hidden feature right here on the bottom. And then I also did some testing for you guys, so you guys can see the results of those tests and then see what this diesel heater is going to be best suited for. All right guys, so this is going to be an 8 kilowatt diesel heater by Vevor. One of the features that I really like about this is it has a fuel indicator level. So you got a see-through glass there. That's going to allow you to see how much fuel is in your tank. Really like this. You got your CO detector right here, and this is where your hot air is going to come out. So this is where your intake, this is where it's going to pull in the air. And this other side, this is where the hot air is going to come out. But look at this, they got the exhaust coming out of the side. So on the previous version, you had the intake and the exhaust coming out of the back. A lot of you guys didn't like that. You thought that with that exhaust being right next to the intake, you would actually suck in some of that into, say, your tent or wherever you were camping. So right here, we got it right on the side. So definitely like that feature. Also right here on the back is gonna be where you're gonna plug in your power cord. So as we look at the top, right in the middle, you got your carry handle. This does come in at a little over 20 pounds carry weight. Over on this side, this is what your remote's going to look like. So no LCD screen on the remote. Then over on this side, you'll have your display. This is a full LCD screen. And then you can change your settings, power on, change the temperature through this also. And then this is also Bluetooth compatible. So you can download the app, which I got right here. And you can also control it through your app. So there's 3 ways you can control it: through the app, through the interface, main control board, or through the remote. All right, so the way to get into this Vevor diesel heater is just flip this latch, and then you can pop this open, and then there is your fuel tank. So that's a 1.3 gallon fuel tank. It's got the non-spillable lid. Now, one thing I didn't like about this is this lid will not stay open. The trick I did was went ahead and popped off the cap. So when I was fueling this, I would just kind of wedge the cap in there, and then it would allow me to put fuel in there without holding up this lid. This also does unlatch from the other side. So we flip it around. So in theory, you could take off this whole lid. If you needed to service this, you would just have to unplug this wire right here. You go ahead and unplug that. You can go ahead and take the whole lid off, and that's what the inside's going to look like. So pretty tight in there still with the fuel tank and the heater. All right guys, so we'll take a look at everything that comes with the Vevor heater. So you're going to get your exhaust pipe, which is bendable. You get your muffler silencer. You get some insulation for the exhaust. You're going to get some hose clamps. You do get a 12 volt so that you can hook this up to a battery. You get an extension cord for the CO sensor. Get this collapsible funnel. Here's what the remote's going to look like. So no LCD display on this one. It's 4 buttons. You get the vent. You also do get an AC adapter, so you can plug this into any household outlet. So you don't have to use just 12 volt with this. And then you're also going to get your heater hose, which is collapsible. Some adapters for that, because this is a quick connect and disconnect, which is nice. Now, a feature I really like about this Vevor diesel heater, and why I think this is going to be great for portability and for you guys camping, is check this out, guys. Has a nice hidden storage compartment, and this is going to store everything you need to get up and running with the Vevor diesel heater. So let me give you guys a closer look. So you got your funnel that you can store in here when you want to fuel it up. You also got your exhaust. Now everything's tucked in here pretty tight, but it's not too difficult to put this inside of this drawer. So here's your exhaust pipe, your fittings for your hose. Here's your hose. Inside the hose, you're going to store your muffler silencer. And then over on the side here is going to be all your electrical connections. So you got your 12 volt, and then you also got your AC adapter. I really like this feature because with my older diesel heaters, I would always carry around an extra box to store everything that I needed for it. Now, no need for this box. Everything is tucked away and nice in the diesel heater. All right, guys, to get up and running with your Vevor diesel heater, you're gonna go ahead and put the insulation on the exhaust pipe. You guys got a couple hose clamps that you can use to mount that. Real easy to do. And then what I like about these is to mount the exhaust, you do not need exhaust clamps. These just screw on, so the silencer just screws on right to the end. And then you can go ahead and do the same to the heater. You're just going to go ahead and twist this on. So it makes installing exhaust really easy. So that's it. That's what the exhaust is going to look like installed on the heater. Like I said, it does come out the side, so that's nice. And then next, you're going to want to grab your heat tube, expandable, and you're going to put the disconnect fitting on one end, and then you can put the vent on the other end. Real easy to do. This just threads onto the heater hose. Once you do that, real easy to put this on. Once again, don't need any clamps. It's just a quick connect and disconnect, and that's it. And then right on the back side, you're going to plug in either your 12 volt or your AC adapter. All right, guys, so I went ahead and did some testing on this Vevor diesel heater. Like I said, this is an 8 kilowatt. You guys can see it's snowing, and I want to see how well it would work with this shipping container. And currently, outdoor temperature is 30 degrees. All right, guys, so this is my 20 by 8 shipping container that I use for storage. Little kind of work area. So we're going to go ahead and test this. So we'll go ahead and turn this on. I just got the exhaust ran out the side. Just a quick install because I want to see how well this is going to work. Also for power, I'm just using this EcoFlow power station. Got it plugged in, and we'll go ahead and turn this on. For this test, I just got the hose run along the floor there, pointed to the back of the shipping container. So we'll go ahead, run this for a little bit, and we'll see if it brings up the temperature at all. All right, guys, so it's been about an hour and a half, and it does feel a little bit warmer in here at 43.5 degrees. We do got some good heat coming off of that, but with it being so cold, it might take a little bit longer to heat this up. So we'll go ahead and run this for a little bit longer. All right, so it's been about 5 hours. We're gonna go ahead and check to see if the temperature went up at all. So let's go ahead and check out. So we're still at 43 degrees. So no change. This is 8 foot by 20 foot storage or a shipping container, all metal, as you guys can see. It had the door closed, and it does feel a little bit warmer than outside, because outside we're at about 30 degrees, but definitely didn't budget as much as I'd like to see. But that's a test on the 20 by 8 foot shipping container. Next test I want to do was in a camping configuration. So this is a 3 to 4 person camping tent. Measurements on this is about 7 foot wide, 9.8 feet long, and then about 4 feet tall. All right, guys, so here is the setup. I got the Vevor heater. I got my Jackery hooked up to it, and we got the hose running into the tent. So we're gonna run this right now. We're looking at 35 degrees out here. So this shouldn't have a problem running this. So we'll go ahead. See how quickly this can get heated up. I'm actually going to put it on low because I think on high it would just get way too hot in there. So we'll go ahead, put this on low, give it a few minutes to start up here, and we'll check back in. All right, so we're inside the tent. As you guys can see, I got the tube coming through the front door. And if we go ahead and take a look at the temperature, coming in at 72 degrees already. And this has only been on probably for about a half hour. It's hard to get a view of the inside of this tent, but it's a pretty decent sized tent. Good enough for 2-3 people with some gear. All the windows and everything are sealed up. This is mesh, and then there's zippers for a solid piece. So not much air is getting out. There's a little bit of a gap right there where the air's coming in. But overall, heated this up really fast. All right, guys, so I got the Vevor running. Currently right now we're pulling about 50 watts and it is on power level 10. So it says it's 69.8 degrees in my garage. That's what my thermostat says in the garage, so 58 degrees. But I do have this set to power level 10, so that's on a highest setting. And I just wanted to show you guys what the dB is. So between 50 and 53, I'm about 6 feet away. Now we'll go ahead and turn this down. All right, so we're on power level 1. We're looking at about 15 watts. And once again, about 6 feet away. So a little bit quieter, but you're still getting that ticking sound. So it's obviously not the quiet pump on this one. All right, guys, so let me know what you think about this new Vevor diesel heater. I really like this drawer at the bottom of this to be able to store everything away. Keep your remotes, got your control panel up here. I really like how everything's in a one package. I got another video I should be posting pretty soon, and I'm gonna be testing this on a bigger size tent. So if that's something you guys are interested in, then go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell. If this is something you guys are interested in, I'll put some links in the description box below. So if you got any questions, put them in the comments. If you guys want to know like the dimensions and stuff, you can go ahead and click on those links. It's going to give you more detailed information. I'll do the best to answer any questions I can. And if you guys are interested in this Vevor diesel heater, I'll make sure I post the video to that at the end of this video. This is also a really nice compact diesel heater. But that's going to be about it for this one, guys. Hopefully you found some value in the video if you guys are shopping around for some diesel heaters. Like I said, I got some links in the description box below. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and use those links. It helps out the channel a lot. And if you guys like videos like these, make sure you subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Till the next one, guys, I will talk to you later.